Welcome back. We are here with part 100. I cannot even believe that we've gotten to 100 parts of this legacy. And I mean, we're not done yet. I don't think we'll get to another 100. I don't think we'll break 200. We are on generation 11 already, so I'm not really worried about that. But it's pretty exciting. And we are here with Finn, and we are just going to do some shopping. We are going to buy some wands, some brooms, all the fun stuff from the what do they call it? Like the Spellcaster's Alley or something. It's a Harry Potter reference. Anyway, um, we are just going to be buying literally everything. I mean, we have 2 million simoleons, so I'm really not worried about spending all of our money. So we are just going to wing it. We're just going to grab as much as we want and grab a little bit of everything. And you know, they sell death flowers here. I mean, seriously, those are supposed to be hard to get. I mean, they're going to literally stop death. So that is really something. And we're also going to buy a bunch of apples because our apple trees have not matured yet. So there is that. And I'm just going to check out some of the different areas. We're going to go to the gardens next. So that is exciting. And I do make Finn start using a broom soon, though that broom is like, it like drags Finn into a teleport. It's kind of hilarious, the animation for it. So we are just going to harvest a few things, and I was going to head over to the dueling ground next, but actually what I didn't realize was happening was that it's time for school. And as you know, Finn is still a high school student, and I didn't even see that little foot notification come up. And so we just got yeeted back to the home lot because Finn was at school. So we're just going to skip to when they get home. And of course, the Glimmerstone needs to recharge, which is super annoying. So we are going to just work on our potion making and just practice and experiment a little bit. Finn is also pregnant, not that you can see it. I really don't know what the deal is with that because I have them set as able to get pregnant, and also like masculine body types can get pregnant by aliens and stuff. So I don't understand why there's no baby bump. I just really don't get it, and it never shows up. And so I'm really not sure about that. I mean, I can tell that these clothes that are made for feminine body types don't quite match up with the masculine body. Like you can see a cut in around the waist, especially in the back. So I don't know. I just expected when they added in the option to change your style preferences, your um, gender preferences, your, you know, reproductive preferences. I really thought that they were going to make sure that, you'd be able to do some of these things. So I'm a little bummed that there's no baby bump, that never shows up. And I'm bummed that the feminine clothing doesn't really look quite right on the masculine frame, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. So we're just going to imagine that there's a baby bump there and then continue on with working on their needs and also checking on our trees. We have 4 apple trees and a money tree. Also, I have to keep referencing the spell book because I can't remember what we have, but the practical magic is definitely useful, especially to, you can wash your sim, you can summon a meal. I mean, it's just a lot of good stuff there. And we do have everything we need to make the potion of needs, whatever that is. So we are going to make a batch of that soon so that we can just, take that whenever we need to. And especially while your sim is pregnant, it's super handy. But anyway, we are in the magical realm and we just need to, yeah, see that animation for the broom? Um, anyway, we just need to make some friends here because we want to duel. So um, we need to win 3 duels against 3 different people. I did try at first to do the same person twice, but that didn't work. So we do have to win 3 duels against 3 different people and also get to the next level in ranking here, or what do they call it? Adept. Yeah, rank 3 adept. So we are going to meet some people, and then I realize I cannot find the dual interaction, and I figured it out. You can't duel while you're pregnant. So, this is a huge bummer actually, because we need to do 3 duels. So, we're just gonna have to wait until the baby's born. In the meantime, we are going to try and learn some more spells and get our friendliness up with some of these sages. So we are going to have them teach us some magic, teach us some spells, some potions, and train us a bit. So that is good. I don't know. Does sometimes the potion not work? Because I feel like I just had them take the potion and all their needs are still really low. But then it goes up. Maybe they didn't take it. Maybe that got queued up and never happened. I don't know. Anyway, it worked this time. And I'm just checking on the potions. We're probably actually going to know more potions first. And I did find out that there are 2 aspirations for this, from Realm of Magic. So after we finish this aspiration, we can do the next aspiration, which is a potions aspiration. But I think we'll probably have completed most of it by then because it has a lot of overlap. It's a lot of the same stuff. So anyway, our mother, Becca, is inviting us to the Spice Festival. So I figured, you know what, let's just go. We have all the time in the world. I don't know what she's wearing. I did not pick that outfit for her. But anyway, we have all the time in the world. So why don't we have Finn go out with their mom and go to the Spice Festival? So I am just looking around the festival. The interaction is to buy a t-shirt. So we are going to go buy a t-shirt over here. Also, there's a musician performing, so I figured we'd tip them and then, check out these spicy foods. Unfortunately, though, Finn and Becca are somehow glitched in this invite to feel baby interaction, and I have a suspicion that it is related to the same reason we cannot see Finn's baby bump. So, you know, I'm gonna have to reset them, and that's, a bummer because I'm gonna have to queue up all these actions again. But what you gonna do? So, actually, the baby is almost due. Like, I think the baby is due at 5 a.m. the next morning. So that is really exciting. And we are going to try the spicy food over here, though Finn has zero. I think it's the culture skill, the Salvadorian culture skill. Wow, okay. I can speak. I'm never going to get that name right, as you remember from the Jungle Adventure generation, but I think you need the culture skill. I was trying to see if I could tell if they were pregnant, but I don't think that that's a baby bump. It doesn't look like it. Um, anyway, so Finn cannot handle spicy food, but that's fine because we are going to just sample some food on the other table as well. And that will come in a minute because they're apparently glitching by just standing here once again. But these meals look really good. I should consider a generation where we cook all the cool meals. I think that would be fun. I definitely want to do that. I'll have to figure out where I can fit that in. I'm sure it'll be somewhere. I have an idea of what I want to do for the rest of the generations. I mean, there's only 4 left, so it's really not that much to work with, and I already have the next generation planned out pretty completely. So I'll have to think about that. But we are going to send Finn home. The festival is basically over, and they really have to go to the bathroom. And it's getting close to the baby being born because it's 3 a.m., except for the part where we come home now, and it's now 8 p.m. the night before. So we've traveled back in time, and I have a feeling that that glitch has to do with the same reason that they were glitching out while they were at the festival. So that's fine. But we are just again double checking on our money tree because I am paranoid about that. So we are going to weed it and then we are going to just let Finn go inside, watch a little TV. I mean, their needs are pretty good right now. So I am going to have them make some potions, like experiment and get that skill up. Because we can't duel anyone right now. So all we can do to work towards the aspiration is work on, the ranking. So that is good. We are doing that. And I mean, it kind of just looks like dirty water, but that's fine. So Finn is going to finish the experimentation and then I'm going to send them downstairs to get something to eat and go to the bathroom because, pregnant Sims always are hungry and have to use the bathroom. So luckily we made leftovers from before. And then we are going to have Finn go to bed. Oh, yeah, they peed themselves right in front of the toilet. I mean, seriously, come on. You were so close. Anyway, the longest shower ever. And then off to bed, but they don't get to sleep for very long because the baby is due. Baby is due very, very soon. So we are barely going to close our eyes before having to wake up and be in labor. So there is that. Just sleeping for a quick moment and we're in labor. So Finn is now going to have the baby. We already have the crib all set right there in the nursery and it is a boy. So we are going to name him Nelson. Congratulations. The generation 12 has been born and we are just going to age him up because in this generation, we don't really have to abide by the usual birthday conventions, I guess. I don't know. So last generation, I actually had them have their birthday on their birthday. Usually I do it 2 days beforehand when the notification comes up. And I think that we're going to go back to 2 days, at least for this generation, because I don't expect us to need Nelson's entire childhood to get Finn to complete those two aspirations. I really don't. So that is just what is going on there. And Finn is playing with the dolls and gets sad about the dolls immediately. So, whoops. And also, Finn is a spellcaster, of course. Both of his parents are spellcasters, so that is good. But, we'll see what we can do with that. It's not like I really mind. I'm not really fussed about whether or not any more generations are spellcasters, but it doesn't hurt us if they're spellcasters. And it actually is kind of useful to be able to brew this potion and other practical magic. As you can probably tell, practical magic is my favorite branch of magic. It is definitely the most useful, anyway. And we are going to learn a new spell. I am so excited about the new spell. We learn at like the very end of this video, so in the next one we'll have to use it. I'm really excited about that. But also, we are going to finish brewing the Potion of Plentiful Needs and bottle that up. But also, Finn is going to bake a cake because Finn is 2 days away from becoming a young adult. And I'm like, okay, we're not waiting anymore because I'm sick of this whole high school thing getting in my way. So we are going to have Finn invite over the club and have a birthday party of sorts. So I'm really excited about that because I've been waiting for Finn to be a young adult. And I think that this is really good. So everyone is here for Finn's birthday. And, Finn is still wearing the Spice Festival t shirt, but that's fine. So the cake is made and put on the scale, I guess. But Finn is just going to go bottle up that potion and then check the mail and then put birthday candles on the cake. And then we will blow out the candles. So Finn will become a young adult and I think that that is good. I have been waiting for that. And a lot of toys for Nelson came in the mail. So we're just going to put those over here by the nursery. And then we are going to have Finn's birthday. So happy birthday, Finn. Welcome to adulthood. I mean, not that Finn hasn't been living on their own for quite some time now, but Nelson's birthday will be next Saturday. So we'll have the birthday probably on Thursday. And yeah, so here we go. We are going to give Finn the self-assured trait. I really wasn't sure what trait I wanted to give them at first. Honestly, none of them really spoke to me. So maybe I should start randomizing them. That might be interesting. But anyway, we are going to buy another club perk because we can. And then we are going to check again on the Glimmerstone. We have to, wait for it to recharge in between things, but it is ready now. So we are going to head back to the realm of magic. And here we are. So now we can duel people. So this is really great. We're able to do duels, and the way that I decide who we're going to duel, and I am just going to, say hello to to this guy. He is the father of our son, and also we have the lowest relationship with him out of all of the sages. So I think that it's important that we get that up a little bit because we are going to want spells and things from him. So Finn is just like, hey, what's up? I think here's a picture of your son in case you were curious. You're going to have to pay child support for that. And then what else? Okay, so the way that I decide who we're going to duel is if under the magic interaction it says like ask to teach magic, we're not going to choose them because obviously it means that that person is better at magic than we are. So if we want to win a duel, we need someone who is at the same level as us or lower. So we are going to check that out for different people, and if they do not have that option, we are going to ask them to duel. So we asked this guy to duel first, and of course, our broom is a disaster, but it's pretty funny. And so we are going to duel this guy. Very exciting, our first duel. And, it's not looking good at first, but we are pretty excellent. Bam! He goes down. We won the duel. Excellent work. Very excited about that. We made him enraged by accident, I guess. I don't know. If you click duel for knowledge, it does help you learn some new spells sometimes too, which is great. And so I try to duel him a second time to just get 1, 2, 3, but it doesn't work that way. Defeating him again does not count towards our duel requirements here. But look at that. That's like so Harry Potter um, seventh movie, eighth movie, I guess. So, I mean, you can tell what this pack is inspired by, but I think that it's pretty great. I actually went to Harry Potter World last year before everything shut down. Well, it was like oh my gosh, now it was like 2 Aprils ago. Wow, time moves fast. Anyway, I loved it, so would recommend Harry Potter World. Anyway, we are going to introduce ourselves to some more people just to get, someone else to duel with. We actually know this girl from last time, and we also knew the redheaded woman, but the redhead, she had the ability to teach us magic, so we're not going to roll with that. We are going to ask this black haired girl to duel with us, and she is, very happy to do that. She's sort of an acquaintance of ours, like, hey, you want to duel? Okay. Also, I saw this guy and I was like, that looks like a baby bump. It is not. I feel like a terrible person when I think Sims are pregnant and they're really not. But you know what? It's not my fault because the animation all looks the same. So, anyway, there's this cool duel here and we totally won. So that's 2 duels won. Now we have to go find one more person to duel with. So that is pretty exciting. We're just going to start grabbing people, just randomly introducing ourselves to them, and hopefully, someone who is not as skilled as us comes through. We're only rank 2 right now, so it's kind of easy to be better than us, but that's okay. This guy is better than us, but this other guy in the red pants here is not, so that is good. We're going to ask him to duel next because this guy in the blue shirt is way too advanced for us. Although I do like that shirt. Look at that cool pattern on the back of that shirt. Oh, and also I downloaded CC. Like after this video, I went on this, is it the Sims resource, and downloaded some CC. So I'm really excited about that actually. I've never downloaded um, CC for The Sims 4 before. I used to do it all the time for The Sims 3, but I haven't done it for The Sims 4, and I only really had the one mod MCCC that I've been using. So I think, it's fun to branch out and stuff, and there are some really pretty dresses on the Sims resource. So would recommend. I mean, I haven't actually tried to play the game with them yet. I'm sure some of them are glitchy. Like I watch Let's Plays where they're glitchy, but anyway, we completed that part of our aspiration. And what happened? We completed that part of our aspiration because we got to level 3 at the same time that we completed our duel. Now we're going to come over here and ask for some spells and some training from this guy because we need to get to level 5 now. I think this is the last part of this aspiration because level 5 is the highest level. So we are going to try and get to level 5 here by practicing with this guy and having him teach us some things, but also we don't have to duel anymore. So we can now work on the other babies. So my plan is to use each sage to have a baby. So you have like a mischief baby, a practical baby, a untamed baby. And I always do this when I play spellcasters. I don't know why. I really couldn't tell you. Um, I just I like to collect one of each things. I used to do that in The Sims 3 with the different locations. I'd be like, I need a baby who's, you know, a French baby, an Egyptian baby, and oh, what was the last location? French, Egyptian, and oh man, I forget. I'll have to look that up later. But we are collecting one baby from each sage. So we are going to go with this guy next, except they're glitching a bit. So I don't even know what to do here. There, I have to reset them and then send them once again. But I do keep checking the book. I want to see what options we have. And one of the spells is basically copy paste. So I was like, I think something on the Sims Facebook page the other day said like, how do you make a lot of money? And someone was like, well, if you can copy paste the money tree if you're a spellcaster. And I'm like, whoa, 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 hold up. You can? So we are going to try that in the next one. And I'm super excited about that. I'm just so excited because can you imagine a whole orchard of money trees? Oh, it would be beautiful. So I am really excited about that. And that can be useful for Nelson's future as well. So we are going to finally try again here with the try for baby interaction. We're going to try for baby in the shower. And I don't know why Finn is like sparking like that. Is it because of the magic? I'm not really sure. Anyway, so they are going to try for baby in the shower. And as you know, I have try for baby at 100%. So there is definitely a pregnancy. So we are doing that. And then we are going to head home because, I mean, there's really nothing else here for us right now because we've asked the sages for spells and we can't ask again right away. And we're pregnant. So we are going to head home and see Nelson. You know, he's been at daycare for a really long time now. So here we are. And Finn is hungry, so we are going to send them to get something to eat. I'm not really interested in using the potion every 5 seconds, especially before our apple trees are harvestable. So we are going to, um, keep doing needs the old fashioned way until we have a steady stream of potions available. So there is that. And I am just going to move these toys into the toy box. This is definitely a pink room, but it matches the windows, so that's fine. And we are just going to actually fire our gardener because we are going to hire a butler instead because, someone should be taking care of Nelson, especially if we're away so much. And I don't really want to, I mean, I do want to send them to daycare, like send Nelson to daycare, but I think that a butler would be good, at least for a little while, because then the butler will clean, the butler will cook, the butler will take care of the baby, the butler will take care of the garden, and we can just kind of be off and about doing whatever. And we have plenty of simoleons, so I'm really not worried about that. And yeah, so being rich has its perks, right? I actually hear that Bonehilda basically acts like a butler, so I'm really excited for the next pack to come out. That's only a couple days away, I think. What's the date? It's like 10 days away or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're in the screenshot portion of this. And we are here at the festival with Becca. She's actually an elder now, so by the end of this video, so it's really sad. But this definitely the spell casting is cool. Like look at these duels. They are epic. I'm really, really excited by this. So we are just going to wrap up this video with some cool pictures and I will catch you guys in the next one.